Hello everyone, so this is Megan, your girl. I am back to the Rags and Riches channel to answer a few questions that might be interesting for me and for you.
My name is Amy and I'm just a regular girl from the UK trying to build her social network. I'm a YouTuber and a creative director with a new podcast show, Rags to Riches. Join us as we explore the ups, downs, and everything in between that happens and shapes the lives of our guests. Get ready to be moved, inspired, and reminded that we're all in this together. This podcast is where we share the unfiltered and inspiring experiences of real people. So make sure that you tune in, subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss out on any episodes. Cheers, guys. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Rags to Riches, the refined mind. So I've got Megan back.
You cannot get rid of me. My proudest moments. My very proudest moments are when I first got my baby, because I felt like I changed the title. I'm a mom now, so I was proud of myself. And then the second one was when I got my degree. I was like, yes, finally I'm being counted as one of the people who have done university in my father's house. So it was a very happy moment for me. I don't really recall anything that, like literally, it was hard for me being a parent, but there was nothing that I regret. I can't really say anything to that. I literally just enjoy being a kid, you know? Sometimes you want to grow up faster than you're supposed to be, but there's not really dull memories that I have, okay? There's nothing I can change, even between that age. 18 is when I got pregnant, but that's something, okay? Let's just move on. I'm an orphan, I'm married, I have 2 kids. Yeah. I think I'm an orphan. Not totally, partially, you know what I mean? But I'm not married, I'm a single mom. Maybe one day. So I think I'm gonna have to wrap up there.
Are you okay?
I am fine.
Good.
Now I'm fine. I was about to melt on that chair, I'm telling you.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. You did so well. I'm so excited. And she was one of my
Very first
guests. And we spoke so much. We spoke a lot about motherhood, your experiences, and you was just so transparent with it. And so I really want to appreciate you again because it's not easy to share your stories, share your journey with strangers, isn't it, really? But you did. And it was very inspiring. Just to recap a little bit, you spoke about being a young mum, your education journey, and just, how that was, which I want us to touch a little bit on, because I'm sure it's not easy being a young mum and then still being determined to actually finish your education. And then, of course, you spoke about, dealing with depression and, just thinking, I'm just going to go in front of this car and overcoming all of those things. So it's a lot. Let's have a small recap of Megan's story from episode 1.
Like you asked me the question before, what was like the most, pivotal moment of your life? That was the most amazing time of my life as well, because it opened up so much, like literally like so many things in my mind, especially for me to think further. Because most of the time when you're young, you feel like, okay, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but you're not really thinking further. And then that moment, that 9 months of me going through a lot helped me think about just how wide, my how can I say, my horizon can be. Like,
It is a lot. So let's dive in. I want to know, like, how did you do it? How did you finish your uni? Did you take your child in with you, or like tell us a little bit about that uni experience?
Uni experience, yeah. First of all, I never really thought I'll finish uni.
Yeah.
Because, like we said earlier, it's not easy. It's not an easy path. And if you don't have the right tools, you don't have the correct support around you, you're going to drop off. Because I've seen a lot of people just like, you know what, I'm done. That's it. This is too hard. I'm not going to do it again. You know, uni is just not for me. I've seen a lot of people, even young women without kids.
Yeah, uni is tough.
Yeah, it is tough. Overall, uni is just tough.
Yeah.
But being a mom and, you know, having to deal with stereotypes,
Yeah.
the pressure,
Yeah.
family, you know, and just day-to-day challenges.
Yeah.
Because you have to take your child at school, you have to run to uni, you have to run quickly to pick her up from the after-school club, and you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to do your assignment. That's like you're a person who's just divided, like in multiple cases. And you can literally say, this is not humanly possible. How can I do this?
Yeah.
But you know, I can say again, I had the right support, I had the right friends who literally cared about me, because I know that first year, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Second year, that's
Starts
the year
to
you're
kick
feeling
in.
like, yeah, I'm a uni, I need to literally put on work, and then this is not a joke.
Yeah.
So literally I went into a little bit of depression because it was just overwhelming for me. And then no one will tell you this, that when you're a mom, you have to deal with this, you have to deal with that. This is how you do it. This is how, nobody will tell you. They just like, especially the families, just go to uni, we want to see you graduate. Da, 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 da. They don't know how tough it is.
Yeah.
No one understands.
Because the first year of uni, it's like introduction kind of thing, isn't it? And a
It's
lot of people,
recreation, it's
yeah,
playground.
yeah.
You know?
A lot of people, like, especially if you used to living at home, like they just think, I'm just gonna, it's my escape, isn't it, from my house. I'm gonna go to uni, have fun.
No parents,
yeah, freedom.
Freedom comes with a price, I'm telling you.
Literally. And like so much happens. And then like you said, year 2 happens and it's like, oh, this is actually real. It's a wake-up call.
Now I'm at uni.
So did you live like on campus, or what was your situation like?
Because of course I'm a single mom. I
Yeah.
have my own apartment.
Okay.
And of course I just studied in the same town. It was not difficult for me.
Okay.
That part anyway.
Okay. So from when you so you left your home, your parents' house, then you got your own place.
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about parenting courses and that kind of support through like the churches. So did you get accommodation? Like how did you manage to get accommodation like, as a young mum?
For me, I think it's who is handling your documents.
Okay.
When you're asking for accommodation.
Okay.
I think it plays a very important part, because some people were just going to, how can I say, not forget about your case.
Is that through the council?
Through the council.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like a priority for them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, okay, you wait for the house, your time will come. But the person that I met, I think literally made an impact onto my document to be processed quickly.
Yeah.
And it took me overall 8 months.
Wow, okay. Because it's
months.
tough. And I'm sure it's like tougher now, because to get in the like on the council's list, like you almost have to be on the streets, like basically you have to show like you have nothing.
They have to see that you're struggling.
Yeah.
It used to be like that as well, but I think people took advantage of the fact that the system is literally, oh, if you say this story, then you're going to get this. And then things just changed.
It's gone
now
tougher.
They're like more into, we need to see that you're really struggling. Because if I remember, 10 years before 2013, if you come with a story, they'll give you in hostel.
Yeah.
Straight away, you come with a story. I don't have a place to stay. I don't have a place to live. Da, 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 da. And then the next morning they can sort you out. But now it's like we need to see where you live. We need to have an address where you live, and probably to call the person as well to confirm that yes, she's staying at my house. I don't want her. You guys should sort out quickly.
Yeah.
And then after that, they also see that you actually hold your baby on hand.
Wow.
Before they even send you to the hotel, because that's what happened to me. All this time when I was pregnant, you know, going to the nurses and all these appointments and stuff like that. Hey, they can acknowledge it and put it on the system, but they had to wait until I gave birth. So I gave them my estimation day of birth. They gave me an appointment 2 days after that.
Oh, really?
And then for me, the 2 days after that, that's the day that I gave birth.
Oh my gosh. So what happens like if you like you're delayed like with your birth? So do they honor that time, or does it kind of push you back in the line?
But you need to let them know.
Yeah.
You need to tell them this is what's going on, this is what's happening with me, blah blah blah. And they should know what's happening. That's the thing. Because I know that a lot of people they gave them like a place to stay before they gave birth, and then on the day the baby maybe died.
Okay.
So you cannot kick the person out of the house anymore because the apartment is under that name. So after I think a lot of studies and stuff like that, they found out that they need to see the baby first alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it changed the rules almost. Yeah.
They changed a lot of things, but yeah, that was what happened with me. So they had to see that. And then I called them, today is the day that I can't come. They say, okay, because I gave birth on the first day. And then I told them I cannot leave the baby on, so can we just schedule it for Monday? So I went there on Monday. I left the baby with the nurses. I went there on Monday. They gave me the key to the hotel.
What? So that wasn't the main place. That was like the kind of like a hold on place until you get your main place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another place, yeah.
Oh, wow, it's a lot of changes, isn't it? Because I think like there used to be a lot of conversations around young girls just getting impregnated because they know that through the system, you could get housed or you could get benefits yeah, there's a lot of stereotype around that.
A lot of things have changed. So even with the system, with the law, a lot of things has changed.
Yeah.
So when you find yourself into that situation, you need to make sure that you're aware of what's going on, of all the changes with the law, the council, everything. You
get educated about your circumstance and also your area. So just on that topic, let me ask you a question. I saw a sort of conversation, debate around the shortage of homes. And so what's your thought on if you can't afford to have kids, don't have kids? So like if you know that your circumstance is you're not going to be able to provide for your children, should that person, or should you be still planning for a family? Should you still be having children if you know that you're not financially stable? What's your thoughts on that?
As for me, first and foremost, I never planned to have a child. It just happened that, okay, I was pregnant and I decided to, go along and become a parent. And then I think it should be planned. And then when you plan it, you should be able to take care of that baby, or those kids. So just counting on the system or on benefits is not really ideal. Yeah, because I've always been a hustler. I started working since I was 16, 17. I had the knowledge of money, of saving money and stuff like that, because my mom and my dad are really, really strict like that when it comes to money, and then they educated us. But for other people, they don't have any notion or knowledge of the money, or even to look for money or look for a job, or even just to write their CV down. They don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of girls don't know. So I think we should consider the fact that a child needs a lot from you.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's overwhelming. Being a parent is not a joke. I just don't know how these small girls do it. But, like, what makes you think that it's fun? No, No.
The financial implications, the emotional stress,
it's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I think I should definitely open up like a small debate on that, because I started on my channel to talk about my struggle, my personal life, and then I never really went deep into it. But I'm telling you, being a parent is not a joke. You are literally, you can find yourself like in the dark place, because you don't know how it doesn't come with a notion book, or it's like a Bible, 10 Commandments. No,
you just kind of go on
every day
as
you have new challenges. Every day you have, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Every day is like it's a wow.
Yeah, 100%.
So you find out day to day, and then if you're not strong mentally, that's why you see the girls abandoning their kids, running away, and we have PTSD and all of that, because you're not prepared. Of course, you're never going to be prepared to be a parent, but you need to literally take in as you go.
Yeah, 100%. Because recently I even read a story about a baby that was abandoned, and through DNA they had found that it was this 2 other babies. I don't know if you saw, from the same parent.
I saw that as well.
And
that's ridiculous.
It's crazy because, again, it's that question, why keep having kids if you are not ready? Or is it just carelessness, which I know some people are careless, you know. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So you got support from the council. So I think what you said is really key, having the right hand handle your document, or the right heart handle your document, because if you have that person that is wicked and evil, especially if they've been working for a long time, you get desensitized to people. You're literally like, oh, here comes another young mum or another teenage mum, careless people, get back in the waiting list. And that's literally you done. Like, if you don't have any parents, any friends like you did, it's going to be very hard and very challenging. So you got your house, you got put into the hotel. How long was you in the hotel for?
Stayed for close to 3 months. It was not long.
That's not long?
That's not long.
I'm like 3 months. So where was your baby then? In the hospital?
We were just there. It's like this hotel.
Is it like a hostel or
it's like a hostel? It takes in young moms or moms.
Oh, okay. So you've got like your room. So describe to us what this looked like. What was it like? A room and a basin, or?
And a bathroom.
Okay.
Not a bathroom, like a
basin, or
not a basin. It's like a stand-up thing. Bathroom.
Okay.
So you have that, and then you share the kitchen, the living room. But in your room, you have a closet, you have a table.
It's like an open space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's quite good. You have a place to put your baby as well. If you have like a Moses basket, you can actually use that. Or if you have like a baby crib, you can use that.
Okay.
So it was not. And then the ladies there, we have like 2 ladies that literally just texting people.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, and then that was just that.
So they kind of like watch you, and
they watch you.
Like,
they can actually look after your baby as well. I'm going to buy this and that, because where I was staying, there was a cooperative not far from it. So you're like, they'll tell you if you need help or you need to go for a walk. You just want to her like breathe or something. Don't worry, you can leave your baby with me. Just leave the formula, leave the pampers. They were lovely. Those lady was lovely. So yeah, it was not that bad. But I stayed for give or take 3 months.
Like 3 months. Did you ever see any kind of young? So I take it there were other young mums there as well.
No, there was actually like families, like with 2 kids or 3 kids.
Waiting
for the
accommodation
as well. Yeah, I've never really seen any young mom.
So it's like different people there.
I was the only young mom.
Oh, okay. So did you ever see like anyone kind of leave their was there anyone that was always like, that person's always leaving their child?
No,
no.
Not really.
Okay, that's good then. So it makes sense. 3 months, you've got your room, you've got your own sort of bathroom, place to wash, and then you just sort of share the kitchen. And then 3 months later, you get given your keys to your place.
And I got an emergency accommodation.
Okay.
The emergency accommodation is just like a transition. just for you to stay there until they fix your
place. Yeah.
So yeah, I stayed there for like 5 months.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
that
a lot,
was
you
really
know.
lovely, yeah, 5 months. But today is nothing. 5 months is nothing.
Because time goes so quick.
Yeah.
But I'm just picturing it. You've got your baby, newborn. You're in one place 3 months. Then you're moving again, like all your
Again.
things. Do you have somebody
It's
to help you move your
overwhelming.
things?
Yeah, of course. You have someone to help you, but you don't carry much with you. You just carry the necessary.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I had to leave my parents' house to come into this town and
Yeah.
start fresh. So I didn't bring everything.
Yeah.
I brought what I needed. So when they offered me the hostel, I only have my bag and a few baby stuff. Because I couldn't
Carry
I
everything.
couldn't carry everything, and I couldn't even buy everything. Where are you going to put it?
Yeah.
So after I left the hostel, I went to the emergency house. Then I started buying things here and there, and then of course you start having a little bit of the money coming in for you to save on the side. And then you have good friends, you have families as well. So even when I moved into my now home, I had help. I had like 2 minibuses. Like my stuff were brought up from London to here. I had a baby crib. I had everything for the baby.
It's like
so
the
it was like the whole
the
house
blessings
now.
just started to like come in and put in place. Okay.
Happen, yeah.
So so you left that hostel into the emergency accommodation. During that period, are you at uni at that time or not yet? Not yet. Okay.
I started uni when my daughter turned 3 years old because I had to drop her to the nursery. Then go to uni.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was you working?
I was not working.
Okay, so you was just like home with your...
I was just home. When they say full-time mom,
you was a full-time mom.
I was full-time and plus.
Okay.
Extra.
yeah, like super mom. Super mom.
Full-time and extra, yeah.
And you're getting support at this point financially from government and things like that. Yeah. Okay, amazing. And then, so now you move into your now home. She's 3 years and you start getting to uni. Like, how did you like keep that strength? I feel like we just kind of have it. I don't know.
Yeah.
As women, something just kicks in. You have no choice anyway.
But for me, when I got pregnant, like I said, it's the right entourage, it's the correct people around you that can help you as well overcome whatever situation you put yourself into.
Yeah.
So when I got pregnant, my parents sat me down.
Okay.
They're like, this is not the end of today. This is not the end of your life. Something happened, but remember, you had a plan. Your plan was to finish college, go to uni, get a good job, maybe travel the world, like just be financially independent. That was the plan. So my dad said, okay, this is gonna happen. You're going to have this baby. You're going to go back to school. Promise me that you're going to go back to school, because this is not going to be like, this is not the end.
It's no excuse.
Yeah, we are actually in England. There is way for moms. There's opportunities for young people, whatever the case they are. Even if you are on drug, you can get help. So we don't see the reason why you should drop off entirely, and do what? Yeah. So you still have to stick. That was the get-go for me. Yeah. And then I was in my head, I'm like, no matter what,
you just have to.
I have to go back to uni. So I made it like my main plan, apart from being a parent, but that was like my second plan. I'm like, okay, after I have my child, I need to realign my life, because then who I am, people just gonna call me somebody's baby. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know when they say baby mom? I hated that word. Baby mom. Do not call me baby mom. I am not a baby mom.
That's
You know. So it's like that was my plan basically. Yeah. And then I was every day. I'm like, I need to do something for my life. I need to change my life. I need to have something on my own. I need to go to uni as well, because that is not only going to prove that young women, young mom can actually do something positive, but you have sisters as well you have cousins around you, you know, they look up to you, they're like, oh, this one happened, but it's not impossible. She can always go back to uni because you got pregnant, you gave birth to a child, but you did not lose your brain. Okay, so you can still use that, you know, you can still work, you can still hustle, you can still do something for your life. So the get-go was from there when I got pregnant. And then after that, when I gave birth, I was already going here and there, trying to look for, c'est pas comment on appelle ça en anglais, les formations. Try to look for places like they can, like stages and stuff like that. They can take you in, and because I worked with the department work and pension job center for 3 months.
So you got inside information, so you know what the system is like.
So I literally worked with the job center for 3 months, and I had to drop my child in the nursery. Like literally,
you was literally like on the go.
I was on the go. I didn't want to just stay home, be someone's baby mom.
Okay.
That was for me. That was the fire that was inside of me. I wanted to learn. I didn't want to just stay home and then depend on the government's money because at the end of the day, it's not even enough for you or the child.
Yeah.
It's just, you just need extra. So. Yeah, of course. Like, I worked with Barclays Bank as well.
So you was like, that's it. Like, and is this from when you got your now home?
Yeah.
That's when you was like, right, I'm settled now.
I'm settled.
Boom.
I need to start doing
On y va,
anything
allons.
else. Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, Barclays Bank, Job Center, and I was now trying to see if I can get back to university because it's been so long. And then I went back to college, actually.
Okay.
Northampton College, Booth Lane. I went back there. And then they were like, oh, no, but because of your certificate, now it's old enough, you need to refresh it. My brain doesn't need refresh, excuse me. My brain is fine.
What did you want to study?
I went to do high levels.
A-levels. A-levels, yeah.
They were like, you should do A-levels. I'm like, I can write, I can read, I can count. Why do I need an A-level for?
Yeah.
They were like, well, this is the way to go. So I went back to college for a year. I did my A-levels, nailed it. Then I started looking for university, for places. I wanted to do nursing. And because of not just my condition, but my way of life, my lifestyle, it was only me and the little one. It was just impossible for me to dedicate so much time because nursing is just too much. It takes all your life. So, and I started looking for alternative, just talking to girls. Like this young lady, she was actually the one who told me that, listen, with the A-level that you have and some few other certificate that you had previously in college and stuff, and the few work experience that you have, you can actually apply for this.
Okay.
That's when I got into.
Where did you meet this person?
She came during a birthday party of a friend. And then we exchanged. We were just talking.
This talking is so important.
Talking is important.
Literally.
You know, those people say that, oh, I'm shy. Oh, I'm not really a people person.
Or I don't want people to know my story. I don't want people to know my life. You literally don't know like who is going to hold your next.
If I tell you that I praise God every day, because I was just like, it's not even like you're trying to get new friends.
Yeah.
It was just talking.
You just open.
Open talking. Like she had 2 kids and she went back to uni. And I'm like, there you go. So which means that I can do it as well. So she was like a motivation for me as being a mom because all the other girls that was around, they were not moms yet. But she was the only one in the group, you know. And then we start talking and I asked her a question. I'm like, I'm trying to get in. But, you know, it's just not working. I need something that, because I don't want to, like, after this year, if they don't take me in, I'm going back to job center and work full time.
Yeah.
That was my plan. And then she goes like, well, you still need your certificate. You still need that degree. I'm like, yeah, but just show me which one, whatever it is, I'll do. And then she was like, okay, try with this one here. What did I study again? Social care and community development. And then she told me, actually, there is a lot of jobs that you can get after that, after uni. I'm like, whoa. And I applied for it. And boom, I got in.
Well done.
Yeah. And I did it.
well done, well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap up soon. We've got so much to talk about. But before we do, I want to just come back on this. What is the difference between baby mom and the mother of my child? Because obviously that's something that was just like, nope, I do not want to be called a baby mom. Just touch a little bit, because I feel like, we could talk more about it in the next episode.
No, for me personally, I felt like it was coming with negative impact and negative stereotype. Oh, you're a baby mom. Oh, it's like someone is
very like derogative.
You. It was a derogative. Like I didn't like that. Well, you're a mother of many. You're a mother of this. Even the way it sounds, it's clean.
Like the I'm a mother of a child.
I'm Agent's mom. Respect me. I say baby moms.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And some girls liked it.
Really?
Oh, some girls at that time they just liked it.
Like they like to claim like I'm a baby mom.
You said the ex, oh, this is my baby mom, and then she thinks like it's a title. No, I hated it.
Yeah, but I agree with you. To be honest, it's I think the way that it's used is a connotation that's attached to it.
It's used in a negative way.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing about like that's my baby mom or baby dad. Do you think it's the same with baby daddy then?
Yeah, it's the same as well. Like, I mean, you see a guy having 4 kids and then they call him baby dad and he thinks he's proud of that.
Yeah.
Just having kids all over the place. That's not something
to be clapping about. Yeah.
Excuse me, no.
I feel like it's something, especially in the black community, like we love to use these kind of terms that, like you said, it doesn't have a positive impact.
Yeah, it doesn't have. I mean, if another girl out there, I'm not judging, like I said before, for me, I felt like, person, don't call me baby mom. You call me by my name or you call me mother of so and so on. Don't call me because it's used very negatively and then it just,
Yeah.
That's just for me. Like, if you like it when they call you baby mom, that's for you.
Not over here.
Yeah, not over here, no.
Keep it classy, yeah. No, 100%, I agree. So we're going to talk a lot more about, because I really want us to talk about what that experience was like for you during uni. So we're going to talk about that in the next episode. But thank you so much.
No
and I hope
problem.
you guys enjoyed this episode.
Always.
Yes, we've got so much more to talk about. So make sure that you tune in. This is Rags to Riches, the Refined Mind.
Thank you for following me and make sure you like and comment and subscribe. I guess I'll see you next time. Ciao.